Alcohol Funny Car semifinals coming at us. Whittled it down to these four in the first round last night. And here's our first pair. Brian Hough and Jake Guadagnolo. Brian out of the number 5 qualifying spot. Laid down a 5:53 last night to get around Nick Janik. Jake Guadagnolo, your number 1 qualifier, 5:45 in qualifying. The M7 performance. Minor Brothers power plant underneath the hood. Just kind of took it easy on the opening run. Gave up lane choice, but I tell you what, he ran that 5:45.5 over the right-hand side. Stock Eliminator, need you lanes, please. Stock Eliminator, need you to the lanes. Come on down. Brian Hough, Jake Guadagnolo, first pair. And I got to tell you, Mindy Bounds on the car. The Cascade truck body and trailer sales entry. Brian, number 6 in the world last year. Jake, Greg Miner. Going to be a good battle. See which one of them can move on. Semifinals, Alcohol Funny Car. Waiting on Brian. Jay Guadagnolo rattles the tires for the first time this weekend, and he does it at the very wrong spot. 5:49.9, Brian Hough. He's been in the 560s. He's been in the 550s, low 550s last night in the opening round, and a 5:49.9 here. Johnny Lindbergh took a look at the track, took a look at the weather, put his head together with Brian and Mindy and said, hey, let's go for it. 5.499, 267 miles an hour. Brian Hough, the Cascade truck sales, truck body sales, and trailer sales going to the final round. And Doug Gordon and Shane Westerfield bring them to life as the track cleanup now taken care of. Doug, who, as Johnny mentioned, finished number 2 the championship chase last year. The Bay Motorcycles entry out of Apostle Robles and Morro Bay Cabinetry. Doug duking it out all year long with Sean Bellemere for that national championship. Had good battles in Alcohol Dragster and Alcohol Funny Car last year. Doug finished number 2 in the chase, had to peel the number 1 off the car. Give it over to Sean, Shane Westerfield. Top 10 finisher, finishing number 9. Told you yesterday as we were talking that the field, over half the field, top 10 finishers in the Funny Car chase last year. Shane Westerfield in for Rick Jackson Motorsports, Plumbing Concepts, Lucas Oil. Up on the right-hand side. Shane last night, 5:49.6 in the opening round. Doug Gordon, 5:48.6 in the opening round. Who's going to run? Brian Hough. Good run, side by side, both of them, and 5:40. 268 miles an hour. Look at Doug Gordon right alongside of him. 5:43 at 269. 5.404. One of the quickest runs ever recorded in Alcohol Funny Car action. We've had a couple of cars dip into the high 530s. But, man, alive, Jimmy Rector, Rick Jackson, Shane Westerfield, and the crew put the numbers together on that one. You want to talk about having lane choice. 5.404. And I tell you what, the words and the phones are already ringing down in Gainesville, Florida. Shane Westerfield, 540. Doug Gordon, 543. I don't know exactly where that stands on the quickest ever side-by-side pair of Alcohol Funny Car, but I'll guarantee it's one of the top 10 quickest side-by-side runs we have ever seen in the Alcohol Funny Car category. Great run by Doug Gordon and the Beta Motorcycles gang. 5:43.1, 269. Nothing to sneeze at. They were both ready when the tree came down. Doug Gordon was 29 on the tree. Shane was 25, but just picking them up and putting them down. 5.404 for Shane to carry him into the final round of eliminations.